while that was kind of taking off, I was still going to church. I was still praying. I was still, I've got all my journals where I was journaling and, God, you're testing us, but I believe you're going to, give us it all back. We're going to get it all back, and blah, blah, blah. And there was a neighborhood up the street. Now, we had never planned on living in this town. We really wanted to go back to Seattle, but by now, the kids were in the school, things are going, and there was a brand new housing development being built just a few blocks down the road from my mom's house. And I would walk, every day just to clear my head. And I started walking that development. And somebody at church, one of the pastors or somebody had said, you need to claim, what you want from God. And so I would walk through that development and claim a house. And, I'm going to live in this neighborhood. I'm going to live in this neighborhood. And I'm going to have a house like that and blah, 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 and I would claim that. And within now all of this happened from the time we went bankrupt to 18 months later. We were buying a brand new house, brand new build in that neighborhood, 4,200 square foot home. Nothing to sneeze at. Now back in those days, that was only $300,000. But that may as well been $3 million, But working from my mom's rec room with a couple of little computers, they were desktops back then, laptops weren't really that big of a deal, but we built this business and started selling this used equipment and getting a name out there, and buying that domain name was the smartest thing we'd ever done. Once it started moving, my husband jumped on board, and he knew the equipment and he knew the players. And so he started heading up the sales and the negotiating and all that. And I would do the website and posting the equipment. And, we were just a power couple. We were a team, and we bought that home, and we were able to put an in-home office, in the business with its own entrance and everything. The kids were happy in their school. It was a great neighborhood. It was a gated community. Next thing we know, we had new cars. Next thing we know, we had another boat. I mean, we had been given everything back and then some. And I praised God for that. And I continued to make the drive from where we were living, clear the hour up to church 2 or 3 times a week, and just praising God and thanking him for what he had done for us, and tithing to the church. And now it had become we were making more than we had ever made.